Welcome to Salida Soup 62. This is the first soup of 2021, and as always, the first soup of the year is the Soup for the Soup. We call it Feed the Future. This is our fundraiser for the fundraiser. Go figure. So we have lots and lots and lots and lots to talk about. First, let me just give you kind of a history of what is the meme now, how it started, how it's going, right? So how it started, we would show you photos of the Salida Steam Plant event center ballroom full of people, giant tables of food, people standing with microphones, things on screens. And then March 2020 hit, and no, that all went away. And my lovely assistant Jimmy and I we decided to take it completely virtual and focus on one direct action organization in the area that was helping folks get through the pandemic, especially at the start. It was really important for people who were needing all kinds of stuff. So we found good success in this in the virtual world, doing a Zoom soup. We've done March, April, May, August, September, October, November, December. So we did 8 soups in 2020, all virtual, all here on Zoom. And thank you for those of you who attended and for those of you who donated during those soups. We really appreciate it. So 2021, we're back again, doing it up a little differently. We're going to switch gears starting next month in February. So February soup is going to be, we're going back to the 3 presenter model that the Salida Soup brand is famous for. If you're not familiar with Salida Soup, let me school you real quick. Salida Soup is the area's premier potluck fundraiser. Well, it was, and it still can be, hopefully. Normally we have 3 presenters talk about programs and projects that they're working on here in the Upper Arkansas River Valley, something that's going to benefit the folks here in this area. Diners show up, they donate $5, put it in the soup pot when they come in, $5 or more. You can give more if you want to. Always appreciate it. And then the diners enjoy a great dinner, and Salida loves to cook, so y'all know that. And if you don't live here, well, you're missing out, because Salida has a lot of good cooks here. And they make a great spread. People enjoy their meal, and then they listen to 3 presenters talk about their projects, and then they vote. And then the winning organization gets the money raised from the soup pot. So as I like to say, magic always happens at the soup. Sometimes it's just an amazing, incredible way to connect with your community. And we're trying to keep that momentum going, kind of try to keep that that vibe, if you will, of connection. And I think it's really important to know that if you or someone you know has a project happening and they would love to present at the soup, well, I'm going to tell you a little bit how they can do that. What we're doing for 2021 with the new virtual soup, we're asking the organizations to make a 5-minute video presentation as opposed to doing it live. So make a video presentation. It can be as easy as this, seriously, sitting, hi, I'm Mark. I'm with the Partnership for Community Action, and here's my project. Ba, 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 ba. Tell us about what you're doing. And we will edit those together in a lovely video format that you can watch at salidasoup.org. And then you can vote, and people still get their money. So it's basically the same thing. It's the soup without soup. There's just no soup yet. We're working on that too. We're working on ways to make some soup videos, like watch us make some soup. We're going to share some recipes of our favorite soups that we've made at past Salida Soups here at the steam plant. We are going to perhaps have the ability to deliver soup to folks. Many, many different options. There might be some Salida Soup swag. As you can see behind me, new year, new look, new logo for Salida Soup. Kind of trying to make it a little more fun, interactive, bolder. So, yeah, the soup is the soup. It's still, the heart of the soup is the community coming together to support organizations that are doing good things in the area. So with that said, hi, I'm Mark with Partnership for Community Action. This is Salida Soup 62, Feed the Future, here on January 21st, 2021. And I'm here to tell you tonight about some what I call legacy programs that are being revamped and reinstituted for 2021, as well as a slew of new things that we are rolling out this year. Lots and lots of good stuff. So let's get started, shall we? All right. First off, I would really like to call everyone's attention to an action alert that we sent out via email yesterday, day before yesterday, thank you, regarding the Tennessee Pass rail line. I don't know if any of you have heard of this, but they are looking to restart train service like oil cars and stuff that it's not passenger rail. It's all delivery kind of stuff. You know, it's merchandise things, but oil as well. Like up to 1,000 oil cars per day could potentially be running along this rail line, which goes right along the Arkansas River through Browns Canyon, through all of the whitewater areas and all the great fishing that we have. And that's not good. I don't think that's good. There's way too much potential for buffoonery and drama in all of that. Not to mention really horrible disasters that could happen. So in that email that we sent out a couple days ago, there's a link to some information, further information and action plans on how locals can get involved, how they can make their voices heard and say, no, stop, no, we don't want that. So if you need
that added there too.
Okay, Jimmy's gonna stick that somewhere so y'all can find that and put that in your brain and have that available. Salida Soup, of course, we just talked about Salida Soup. It is kind of our most popular, if you will, what I call legacy event here in Salida. This marks our 6th year doing Salida Soup here in Salida, and I really think this year is going to be a good one. I think going back to the 3 presenter model that we had in person, but doing it virtually, I think it's going to be interesting. I think it'll still get a lot of interest, and I think a lot of people will be excited to participate again, especially when we start doing the peripheral stuff like recipes and videos and other things like that. So stay tuned and sign up for our mailing list at gopfca.com, and you can get in all the action and be informed. Another one of our legacy programs that we started pretty much right around the same time that we started the soup was our community movies program. We used to show documentaries and other cool films at the Steam Plant Theater and have people show up for those. And this year, of course, we're going to keep it virtual. So we're going to do some watch party kind of things. We're choosing movies that can be streamed on your television via Netflix or any other platforms that are free. And if you don't have a Netflix account, we have some scholarship money available for that. So if you're needing to be hooked up that way, we can start a discussion that way. So just email us at hello@gopfca.com, and we'll start a chat about that. But anyway, so you can watch a film online, and then we have a community discussion about it. So this month's film is on Netflix. It's called My Octopus Teacher, and it's a film about a gentleman who meets an octopus, yes, an actual octopus, in a kelp forest off the coast of South Africa. And this octopus pretty much becomes his mentor and teaches him a lot of things about life that perhaps he didn't realize before. And so we are hoping, because it is January is National Mentoring Month, we are tying this film in with the concept of mentoring and teaching and connecting with people and creatures maybe that you wouldn't normally encounter in your everyday life. We're going to have a speaker on during our discussion, which is going to happen on January 28th, that Thursday, next Thursday, week from tonight, right here on this Zoom channel. Is that what they call them? Channels? Zoom things. Our great friend Kirsten Love will be here from Chaffey County Mentors to talk about mentoring and what it means to be a mentor. Jimmy is a mentor. Perhaps he will also chime in with his experiences about that. It starts at 6 p.m. on January 28th. And watch for more posts on our Instagram and Facebook pages about that particular event as well. Again, anytime you have questions or comments, if you're not watching right now, anytime after this, you can always reach out to us at hello@gopfca.com, or you can send a text message to 719-221-9893. Community movies we're very, very, very excited about next month. In February, we're doing 13th, about the 13th Amendment. And then in March, the film is about a summer camp for other abled kids called Crip Camp. And of course, we're going to have speakers and folks tied in with each one of those films during the discussion following. So yay, stay tuned for those. It's going to be really fun. We're really excited about getting the movie program started again. And I think the fact that people can watch them in their homes over and over again if you want to, just to get more saturation, it helps with the discussion. So we hope to see you there next Thursday, the 28th of January, 6 p.m. To talk about My Octopus Teacher, which is currently showing on Netflix. Some of you may remember bookmarks for burritos, where we had kids designing bookmarks based on their favorite story or a favorite book that they read, and then the community voted, and the bookmarks got printed, and then the kids got burritos. Well, we brought it back, but we're doing it a little differently this time. There's no designing of bookmarks. There's just a lot of reading involved. So all of our local libraries, including school libraries here in Salida and BV, Salida Regional Library, BV Public Library, Longfellow Elementary, Salida High School and Salida Middle School libraries are all participating, and we are hoping to get the BV school libraries on board next month for bookmarks and burritos. So here's how it works. The lovely folks at the libraries are making great displays with a theme for each month. We've given them a list of ideas for each month to do a display, and fill it with books pertaining to that theme. Kids will come in, grab a book, and and take it home and read it, hopefully with their parents, because tangentially we want the parents to experience this as well, which would be amazing. It's going to be topics like history, mental health, women's issues, LGBTQIA issues, all kinds of really great, meaty social stuff that if you've ever seen a children's book that tackles these issues, you know it can be done very gracefully and very beautifully and eloquently. So we're excited to have kids participate, and they already are. We started the program at the beginning of the year a couple weeks ago, and kids have already read their books and consumed their burritos. So yay, we're very excited about that. If you have any questions about the Bookmarks and Burritos program, you can reach out to us, or next time you're at the library, just ask one of the library folks. Kids read the book, they bring it back, they answer a couple of quick questions about the book they just read, and they get a voucher for a free burrito at either Mo Burrito here in Salida or Ponchos in Buena Vista. So thanks to the restaurants for participating and hooking us up with some yummy burritos for the kids. And thanks to the libraries for being as enthusiastic as they are about pushing these wonderful displays into the library and hooking kids up with some knowledge. So well done. That's Bookmarks and Burritos. You can check out all of these programs, get more information at our website, which is gopfca.com. Let's see, the peer-to-peer meetups. Peer-to-peer meetups. These are things where community members connect with other community members, right? So right now we have two started. We have the Spectrum Alliance Zoom meetups happening every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on Zoom. You can access those on the website as well. And so Jimmy and I and Gabby and Beck hang out on Monday nights, and we connect with folks that want to talk about anything, really. Last week we made dinner, and it was fun. It was really cool. So join us on Monday nights for the Spectrum Alliance meetups. It's for the LGBTQIA community and their allies and supporters, friends and family. It can be anything you want it to be. So just come and we'll have a great time. A couple weeks ago, I did some tarot card readings, which was a lot of fun too. So don't miss that. The other peer-to-peer meetup we have currently is run by Matt and Chloe. It is called the Trans Youth Weekly Meetup, and it's for trans kids, those questioning, and their families if they want to be there, and feel a supportive vibe going in there. To talk about anything they want, and we would love. We're working on trying to get some guests for both of these meetups to talk about any issues that folks might have, or if they've sent us questions like, "Hey, at the next meetup, can we have someone talk about this or that?" And we will do our best to either research ourselves and divulge that information, give you some links. It's just a lot of fun. It's just a way for us to encourage the communities to check in with each other and make sure everybody's okay. Connection, isolation, this quarantine stuff, all of this, the COVID-19 separation that we're feeling, the social distancing is getting farther away. And so we're trying to bring people together, check in, see how everybody's doing, if they have any needs, any questions, concerns, or if they just want to hang out and just stare at each other for an hour, that's cool too. We're okay with that, whatever you need to do. Peer-to-peer meetups, you can find those online, gopfca.com/peer-to-peer. What's really cool about this is, say, okay, well, I'm appreciative of those meetups, but I'd like to do my own. I want to do a comic book meetup. Let's talk about comic books. Let's talk about gardening. Let's talk about why my dog keeps pulling the toilet paper out through the house. Let's have one of those meetups. If you're interested in starting your own meetup, just let us know. Contact us at GoPFCA, hello@gopfca.com. And there's a really easy training that we can give you, and then we'll host it. You start it, we'll host it here on the PFCA Zoom channel, and yeah, it's everyone's welcome. It's the for the community by the community, right? So gopfca.com, peer-to-peer meetups. It's a short little form that you fill out, and then we'll be in contact. And you over there, that one, you can run your own meetup if you want. Why not? It's a cool thing. Jimmy, do you want to touch base and talk about the GBC, the business advocacy?
Sure, I can talk about that in the labs.
Okay.
Okay.
Here he is! Yay!
Hi. I'm too tall to stand up here, so we have continued our business advocacy program this year and revamped it. In the past, we had worked a lot with youth, which we will continue to do. But the business advocacy program that we have remodeled includes a partnership with Good Business Colorado. We've done it to ensure that we have a voice from Chaffee County at the state level, and especially around business. If you'd like to find out more about this program and what we do and how we share information, just go to the website, gopfca.com. I put the link in the chat here for you to jump on and read about. We attend numerous work group sessions throughout the month where we talk with legislators as well as those bringing bills to the House. And we share that information back out with you. So please check out that program. And we're really excited to bring that to Chaffee County as well as the surrounding areas. One of my most exciting announcement is us bringing our labs to the forefront. And in the past, most of our laboratory work just took place in our studio here, and a lot of it was just done behind the scenes, but we wanted to include you in that work this year. We have launched 4 specific labs. The first is our advocacy lab, and within this, we're going to work on developing education for community members and schools around self-advocacy. And we're also going to develop civics training and leadership training for our elected officials or those who are interested in becoming civil servants. So we have been working on that the last 8 months, and we're excited to hopefully have it full-blown running by mid-June. The other lab is our design lab, which we've had running now for 20 plus years. Within it, we will be building out a community lab that people can access printers, design equipment, etc., for assistance, especially around advocacy work. Our storytelling lab and podcast lab is an initiative that we've worked on in a variety of ways. This year, we're looking at bringing professional storytellers to Salida via this format from around the world, and to do our best to inspire people to participate in the many storytelling initiatives that are here in Chaffee County. So we're really excited about that. I believe our first storyteller will be John Beecher, and who is a musician and pretty incredible friend of ours that'll be joining us. On our final lab is our sister city lab, where we are testing a lot of our programs in an alternate location. And this very first location is Kihihi, Uganda. It's about 20 minutes from Burundi in, I think it's Impenetrable National Park. Um, and there we hope to work by taking our programs and seeing how we can adjust them in another environment. We began work this last year, and we're really looking forward to sharing that work with you as we go forward through this year. You may have participated in some of our other programs through the Arc Valley Equality Network, which is one of our community support modules. It's really our direct advocacy work towards LGBT communities and their allies. And that program now has been running for 3 years. So if you'd like to check that out, we're looking at expanding our trainings and our educational opportunities for this year. We also launched last year Volunteer Chafee. I believe we did it the day before the entire country closed down, and we went into a spiral as far as what the heck was this world going to look like from now on. But Volunteer Chafee is an initiative of ours to push volunteerism in Chaffee County. Um, Groups can list themselves and let us know what they do. We put you on the website, and the community comes and signs up for your opportunities. But you can check that out at volunteerchafee.org. We also launched this last year, Chafee Helping Chafee. It was a program that assisted, was direct assistance from members of the community to other members of the community. It was $100 a month or more direct donation to a family who was in need. We're looking at revamping that program this year and actually directing it towards some other initiatives that have been taking place over the last 8 months. Our final, which will launch by the end of this year, is a website called Chafee Elected. And this website will feature all of our elected officials as well as our planning boards and commissions, so that members or constituents of Chaffee County know how to contact their elected officials, as well as to know what it is that they do. We'll be developing a series of videos, introductions of each of these people as time goes by, so that you can get to know them better. And we're hoping that once a year we will host a countywide event where people can come together and meet their elected officials, as well as learn how they might become a civil servant themselves and end up in office. So that's it. That's all we've done.
That's all.
But if you'd like to find out any more information, you're always welcome to go to our website, http://www.gopfca.com.
What he said.
Right.
What else, babe?
Well, I was just pulling up and seeing if anybody had any questions. I don't see any open questions here. I will put this in again. We are recording this, and we will show this through the end of the month to collect donations. So those of you who are here today, if when you see that, if you'll share it, it'll end up on the Go PFCA Salida Soup page. If you'd like to join our mailing list and you're not on it, you can go ahead and put your mailing list into the chat and we'll add you. And other than that, I'm going to call this Salida Soup number 62 completed. And thank each and every one of you for being here today and for participating in the work that we've done over the last 6 years. Many of you have been directly involved. This year, before I let you go, really quick, Um, we Chloe, if you're able to come on, we have added some persons to our working situation here.
Staff.
The first is Chloe Olander. Chloe is working with us now, and Chloe is our here she is, our program coordinator, and she's working directly with programs, um, as well as on GBC, working within the business advocacy program itself on policy.
And she's co-hosting Trans Youth Weekly.
Welcome, Chloe.
Oh, hello.
Well, thank you for being here.
Of course. And nothing else
Um,
going on.
right? We've also been working with several individuals we'll introduce you to over the next few months, and we hope you'll join us at one of our future events, if not this one, next month. Always the third Thursday of every single month.
Yeah.
Has been for 6 years, and if you're able to donate tonight, I did put a donation link in the chat. All the money goes directly to making sure that this platform continues running. We do have some expenses, and especially as we go forward this year, we're hoping to have soup delivery, at least show you how to make soup of your own at home, or for you to share your favorite soups with us. And we'll also be working finally on our Salida Soup cookbook. We've made a lot of soup, like hundreds of thousands of gallons of soup. Do you know how much soup I've stirred? But I
chop a lot of carrots.
I'm really hoping that you all will, at the very least, submit your favorite soup recipe to this endeavor as soon as we launch it. Thanks for attending tonight. GoPFCA.com for anything that you need. Text us 719-221-9893, or email us at hello@gopfca.com. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next month.
Thanks,
Bye.
y'all.
Thank you so much.
Mwah.